killed 1 or 2 impalas in Little Gowrie, so he's made quite a number of kills at this stage, and so he's just fine. He'll be making quite large kills. I believe the one kill that he made in Little Gowrie was an adult male impala, so that's very, very good for him. And if he's already started to get this technique where he's catching impalas, he's going to be just fine. So he's big and strong enough now to pull down those sort of sized animals. In comparison to Shongile, who's still a little bit smaller, she struggles a bit to be able to pull down something of that size. So he is just fine, and you can see he looks in perfect condition. He's been without his mom now for it's over 2 months, and yet he's still perfect. He's got healthy body mass. He's not in any way skinny. You can see his neck is growing, so he's doing just fine. Like I say, he's taken to this single life and looking after himself like a duck to water, and he's done really, really well. So it's good to see that his mom obviously taught him very well. So dear watcher, you're wondering how much longer until he mates? Well, that's dependent on where he ends up and how life goes for Hosana. If he gets pushed out of this area and ends up being a nomadic male for a while, he can go until even 6-7 years old before he's able to mate. But if we look at sort of Quarantine and Kunuma and Shivambalana, they all sort of managed to get a territory fairly young, and we're already mating by about 4.5-5 years. So he's still got quite a while to go. You must remember that Hosana now is only about, I think he's about just over 16 months, 17 months, I forget where we are now, we're in May, so 17 months. So he's still a young male. He's still got probably about 2 years to go before he's actually big enough to start challenging and take over any mating rights. So it's not going to be any time soon, but we will see where he ends up and how he ends up going, and whether or not he can find himself a territory in this area that he is able to settle quite quickly, or if he's going to have to be quite nomadic and end up quite far away. Now we're going to try and see if I can't reposition so we can see his face without all these big grass stalks. And while we do that, I believe James has got something else that is glistening in the sunshine that he would like to show you.